Meet the new GOAT, Darnell Richmond. He's a 99 overall sniper, and he is a 99 in every single stat category. He's ranked number 1 in the upcoming draft, and he's going to change the game. But first, we have to see who wins the cup this season. Vegas is going to finish first in the league with a 52-21-9 record, while the Dallas Stars are finishing dead last with a 28-46-8 record. Connor McDavid's leading the league in points with 106 while posting 46 goals and 60 assists. Patrick Kane's coming in second with 43 goals and 62 assists for 105 points, and Leon Draisaitl is going to come in third with 31 goals and 73 assists for 104 points. Cale Makar is leading all defensemen in points with 82, consisting of 16 goals and 66 assists, while Andrei Vasilevskiy is picking up 48 wins with a .917 save percentage and a .264 goals against. In the playoffs, the Tampa Bay Lightning are sweeping the Calgary Flames. Johnny Gaudreau led all postseason scorers with 29 points, consisting of 10 goals and 19 assists, while Vasilevskiy is picking up 16 wins with a .936 save percentage and a .196 goals against. Taking a look at the draft lottery results, Arizona is going to jump from 2 to 1, and they're going to get their guy Darnell Richmond. Darnell Richmond was pretty impressive in juniors, picking up 39 goals and 79 assists for 118 points in 70 games. The only thing I'm surprised about is the goals. 39 for a sniper? I was expecting a bit more. Heading into Richmond's rookie season, expectations are sky high. Arizona's made a few improvements to this team, but what happens next, I don't think anyone could have expected. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate 10 games, but first, we need to watch Darnell Richmond's debut. In his first game, Darnell's picking up 1 goal and 1 assist for 2 points while being -4. The plus minus, I'm not too worried about. Over the first 10 games, Arizona's looking average with a 5-5 record. Over the next 16, they stepped it up a bit, going 9-7-0, and they're currently sitting at a 14-12-0 record. Through 50 games, Arizona's sitting first in the Central with a 29-20-1 record, and that's even good enough for 7th in the entire league. So Darnell Richmond's kind of been dominating. 66 goals and 25 assists for 91 points in 50 games. Yeah, this dude is built different. Clayton Keller, 10 goals and 68 assists for 78 points, and Strome's rounding out the top 3 with 9 goals and 40 assists for 49 points. Jacob Chikrin's leading the defense with 31 points, consisting of 9 goals and 22 assists, while Husso's picked up 26 wins with a .903 save percentage and a .316 goals against. And it should be no surprise at the 50 game mark, Darnell's leading the league with 91 points. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, and the question has to be asked, is Darnell going to score 100 goals? When the season came to an end, the Arizona Coyotes are finishing with a 42-33-7 record, 3rd in the Central and 13th in the entire league. And Darnell Richmond, he had himself a season. 96 goals, 41 assists for 137 points in his rookie year. These are unheard of numbers. Clayton Keller, 17 goals and 95 assists for 112 points to come in second on the team, and Strome's rounding out the top 3 with 77 points, consisting of 15 goals and 62 assists. Jacob Chikrin's leading the defense with 13 goals and 30 assists for 43 points, while Ville Husso's picking up 38 wins with an .899 save percentage and a .338 goals against. Looking at the entire league, it should be no surprise Darnell Richmond's leading the way. McDavid's coming in second with 47 goals and 75 assists for 122 points, and Mitch Marner, 45 goals and 76 assists for 121 points. Mo Seider's leading all defensemen in points with 18 goals and 64 assists for 82 points, while Marc-Andre Fleury's picking up 40 wins with a .916 save percentage and a .284 goals against. In the first round, the Arizona Coyotes are matching up against the Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago controls game 1, leading to a 5-2 win. 3 unanswered, including an OT winner, is giving the Blackhawks a 2-0 series lead. Arizona avoids falling to a 3-0 deficit in game 3 with a 6-3 win, and in game 4, Arizona is going to even up the series on the back of a Richmond OT winner. 4 unanswered is putting the Yotes 1 game away from the second round, but a short-handed OT winner from Chicago is forced in game 7. And in game 7, a late push from the Blackhawks isn't enough, and the Arizona Coyotes are off to the second round. In the second round, Arizona is matching up against the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche start the series off strong with a 6-4 win. 2 Richmond goals, including an OT winner, evens up the series. 2 late goals from Colorado gives them a 2-1 series lead, and a Husso shutout evens up the series once again in game 4. 3 unanswered in the third from the Avalanche puts them 1 game away from the conference finals, and in game 6, 4 unanswered in the third eliminates the Yotes. When the playoffs came to an end, the Ottawa Senators go on to win the cup over the Edmonton Oilers in 7 games. Richmond had himself a decent first postseason with 11 goals and 2 assists for 13 points, while Connor McDavid's picking up 17 goals and 26 assists for 43 points. And James Reimer, he's winning a Stanley Cup with 15 wins with a .915 save percentage and a .279 goals against. Taking a look at the draft lottery results, St. Louis is going to get the first overall pick. In the offseason, Arizona made some big moves, bringing in Evgeny Malkin to play alongside Richmond. We'll have to live with what our defense is because I don't think it's going to get much better, and hopefully Husso can prove he can be the guy this season. I also want to mention I'm letting the AI do all the offseason signings, so I'm not controlling any of that whatsoever. So hopefully with Malkin playing alongside Richmond, this team does a bit better this season. So we'll simulate through the first 10 games and see how things are looking. Through the first 10, we're we're not looking too great with a 5-4-1 record. And over the next 15, things weren't much better with us going 8-7, and we're currently sitting at a 13-11-1 record. Through 50 games, this team stepped it up, 30-18-2, second in the Central and 7th in the entire league. Evgeny Malkin's leading the way in scoring with 74 points, consisting of 26 goals and 48 assists, while Richmond's picking up 39 goals and 33 helpers for 72 points. Clayton Keller's going to round out the top 3 in scoring with 54 points, consisting of 18 goals and 36 assists. Jacob Chikrin is once again leading the defense with 6 goals and 14 assists for 20 points, while Ville Husso's picked up 26 wins with an .895 save percentage and a .329 goals against. Through 50 games, Darnell Richmond's currently sitting 3rd in league scoring. So once again, I'm going to simulate to the end of this season, and I'm expecting big things from Darnell, but I don't think he's on pace to have as good of a season. When the season came to an end, we're finishing with a 44-35-3 record, 3rd in the Central and 11th in the entire league. Darnell Richmond had a bit of a slower season, only picking up 116 points, consisting of 64 goals and 52 assists. Evgeny Malkin, he's coming in not too far behind with 115 points, consisting of 41 goals and 74 assists, while Clayton Keller's coming in very far behind with only 25 goals and 51 assists for 76 points. Jacob Chikrin's leading the defense with 9 goals and 23 assists for 32 points, and Ville Husso's going to pick up 34 wins with an .893 save percentage and a .345 goals against. Taking a look at who led the league, it's going to be Darnell Richmond once again, and coming in second, that's going to be Malkin. And Nathan MacKinnon's going to come in 3rd in scoring with 44 goals and 69 assists for 113 points. Leading all defensemen in scoring is John Carlson with 22 goals and 55 assists for 77 points, and Igor Shesterkin's picking up 42 wins with a .908 save percentage and a .305 goals against to lead all goaltenders in wins. In the first round, we're going to match up against the Minnesota Wild. A Kaprizov hat-trick isn't enough in Game 1, and Arizona's taking Game 1. Minnie responds in Game 2 with 3 first-period goals, but Arizona's taking a 2-1 series lead with a 5-3 win. A 4-1 Game 4 win puts Arizona 1 game away from the second round, but the Wild are going to avoid elimination in Game 5 with a 6-2 win, and in Game 6 with a dominant 7-0 win. And in Game 7, a 4-0 lead is too much to overcome, and the Yotes are off to the second round. In the second round, they're matching up against the Colorado Avalanche once again. 2 Richmond goals in the second period helps Arizona take Game 1, and the Yotes continue to roll, taking Game 2 4-1. Arizona's going to put Colorado on the brink of elimination with a 5-3 Game 3 win. However, Colorado's avoiding elimination in Game 4 with a 5-1 win. But in Game 5, the Yotes are off to the conference finals. In the conference finals, we're matching up against the Anaheim Ducks. 3 unanswered, including an OT winner from Zegras, gives Anaheim Game 1. Anaheim's taking a 2-0 series lead with a 4-2 win in Game 2, and in Game 3, the Ducks are taking a commanding 3-0 series lead. Arizona avoids elimination in Game 4 with a 5-2 win, and Game 5 with a 5-3 win. And in Game 6, Arizona continues to fight back, and they're forced in Game 7. And in Game 7, an OT winner from Ryan Strome is sending the Arizona Coyotes to the Stanley Cup final. So here we are, the Stanley Cup final. The Arizona Coyotes are taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Arizona dominates in Game 1 with a 9-1 win, which includes 4 goals from Richmond. The Coyotes continue to roll, taking Game 2 5-1, and Austin Matthews is the OT hero in Game 3, and he keeps the Leafs in the series. A 5-3 win in Game 4 from Toronto evens the series at 2 games apiece, but 4 unanswered from the Arizona Coyotes is putting them 1 game away from hoisting the cup. And in Game 6, a late push from Toronto isn't enough, and the Arizona Coyotes are Stanley Cup champs. So Richmond got his first Stanley Cup in year 2, hopefully he can get a few more in the next few years. Leading all postseason scorers, of course, was Darnell Richmond with 18 goals and 16 assists for 34 points, while Ville Husso's picking up 16 wins with a .907 save percentage and a .299 goals against. Coming off a Stanley Cup, expectations are high. I think this team has the potential to repeat, and I expect Richmond to put up some historic numbers. Also, if you've made it this far into the video and haven't already, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 12k subs by the end of the month, and every single sub helps a ton. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate through the first 10 games and see how this team's looking. Through the first 10, we're looking fantastic, 8-2, and we're ready to repeat. But over the next 15, we struggled, going 6-8-1, and we're currently sitting at a 14-10-1 record. Through 50 games, things are looking way worse than I expected. 21-28-1, 7th in the Central, and 27th in the entire league. Richmond's currently leading the way with 68 points, consisting of 30 goals and 38 assists, while Evgeny Malkin's coming in second with 22 goals and 45 assists for 67 points. And Clayton Keller's going to come in third with 18 goals and 28 assists for 46 points. Jacob Chikrin continues to lead the defense with 8 goals and 10 assists for 18 points, while Ville Husso's picked up 18 wins with an .886 save percentage and a .372 goals against. And through 50 games, Richmond's currently 5th in league scoring. This team's struggling, and hopefully by the end of the season they can turn it around, and if not, they might be missing the playoffs. When the season came to an end, things aren't looking great. 39-41-2, 6th in the Central and 24th in the entire league. We really missed the playoffs after winning a Stanley Cup. You hate to see it, you really do. Richmond's definitely having a slower season, finishing with only 102 points, consisting of 47 goals and 55 helpers. Malkin's coming in second with 97 points, consisting of 35 goals and 62 assists, and Clayton Keller's rounding out the top three with 26 goals and 42 helpers for 68 points. Jacob Chikrin's going to lead the defense with 11 goals and 17 assists for 28 points, and Ville Husso's picking up 32 wins with an 896 save percentage and a 333 goals against. Leading the entire league in scoring is going to be Austin Matthews with 58 goals and 66 assists for 124 points. Pasta's coming in second with 40 goals and 80 assists for 120 points, and Connor McDavid's rounding out the top three with 117 points, consisting of 44 goals and 73 assists. Morgan Riley's going to lead all defensemen in points with 23 goals and 62 assists for 85 points, while Thatcher Demko's picking up 42 wins with a 915 save percentage and a 274 goals against. When the playoffs came to an end, the Minnesota Wild win the Stanley Cup over the Buffalo Sabres in 7 games. Kirill Kaprizov led the way with 19 goals and 16 assists for 35 points, while Wallstead picked up 16 wins with a 900 save percentage and a 331 goals against. Taking a look at the draft lottery results, I don't know how we got this lucky, but somehow Arizona's jumping from 9-1. And with the first overall pick, we're going to select Generous, an 83 overall sniper. So clearly, this team's looking to bounce back from last season. It's going to be tough though, as we lost Jacob Chikrin in the offseason, and I'm not too sure how we're going to recover from that. With 3 seasons in the book, it's time for Darnell Richmond to get paid, and that's exactly what's happening, as he's signing a 5-year deal worth $12 million per year. So with Darnell Richmond under contract, it's time to simulate through the first 10 and see how this team does. Through the first 10, this team's not looking too great with a 6-2-2 record, and over the next 15, things didn't get any better as we went 6-9, and we're currently sitting at a 12-11-2 record. Through 50 games, we're sitting at exactly 500 with a 25-21-4 record, 4th in the Central and 15th in the entire league. Richmond's leading the way with 71 points, consisting of 42 goals and 29 helpers. Malkin's coming in second once again with 71 points, consisting of 16 goals and 55 helpers, and Clayton Keller's going to round out the top three with 12 goals and 34 assists for 46 points. Gostisbehere's leading the defense with 5 goals and 18 assists for 23 points, while Ville Husso's picking up 22 wins with an 899 save percentage and a 335 goals against. Through 50 games, Richmond of course is doing his thing, and he's sitting 4th in the entire league in scoring. If this team wants to make the playoffs, they gotta step it up, because as of right now, it's not looking too good. So we'll simulate to the end of the season and just pray this team makes the playoffs. Not only did this team make the playoffs, but they turned it up. 46-30-6, 2nd in the Central and 6th in the entire league. When it mattered most, this team stepped up, and so did Richmond. 65 goals, 62 assists for 127 points, and Malkin 29 goals and 98 assists for 127 points. And Clayton Keller, he continued to do his thing, 81 points. Good work, my guy. Gostisbehere, 36 points, consisting of 11 goals and 25 assists, while Ville Husso's picking up 41 wins with a 900 save percentage and a 326 goals against. Austin Matthews is leading the league once again with 63 goals and 70 assists for 133 points. Pasta's picking up 40 goals and 68 assists for 128 points, and Darnell Richmond, we already know what he's up to. Quinn Hughes is leading all defensemen in points with 14 goals and 76 assists for 90 points, and Kochetkov, 46 wins with a 921 save percentage and a 243 goals against. Heading into the postseason, we're matching up with Chicago once again. A Joseph OT winner is allowing Chicago to take game 1. A late push from Arizona isn't enough, and the Blackhawks are taking a 2-0 series lead. 7 goals from Chicago is going to put Arizona on the brink of elimination, but the Yotes are avoiding elimination in game 4 with a 5-3 win, and game 5 with a 5-2 win, and in game 6, a Lawson Crouse OT winner forces game 7, and in game 7, Arizona is going to complete the improbable 3-0 series comeback. In the second round, we're matching up against the San Jose Sharks. The Sharks are taking an important game 1 5-3, and San Jose continues to roll, taking game 2 6-4. Arizona is able to respond in game 3 with a 4-3 win, but 4 straight from the Sharks is going to put the Coyotes on the brink of elimination, and in game 5, an OT winner from Patrick Laine is going to eliminate the Arizona Coyotes. When the playoffs came to an end, Vancouver's beating Ottawa in 7 games to win the Stanley Cup. Richmond had a pretty solid postseason, picking up 11 goals and 4 assists for 15 points. Brady Tkachuk's leading all postseason scores with 16 goals and 16 assists for 32 points, while Demko's picking up 16 wins with a 910 save percentage and a 290 goals against. Taking a look at the draft lottery results, the Ducks are jumping from 6-1 and they're getting the first overall pick. Final season for Darnell Richmond to win another Stanley Cup. We got ourselves a good team here, and I expect us to do some damage. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate through the first 10 games, and let's go 10-0. So it definitely wasn't 10-0, but we're actually 5-5, so that's pretty far away from 10-0. Over the next 6-15, we weren't much better, going 7-4-4, and we're sitting at a 12-9-4 record. Through 50 games though, this team's dialed in. 30-14-6, first in the Central and second in the entire league. So far, Darnell's got 39 goals and 45 assists for 84 points. Malkin's got 26 goals and 48 assists for 74 points, and Clayton Keller, 9 goals, 42 assists for 51 points. Gostisbehere once again leading the defense with 19 points, consisting of 4 goals and 15 assists, while Blackwood's picked up 23 wins with a .903 save percentage and a .297 goals against. Through 50 games with 84 points, Darnell Richmond's leading all scorers in the NHL. With how this team's looking right now, I think we have a real shot to win a Stanley Cup. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season and see where we finish. When the season came to an end, Arizona's doing something they haven't done yet. With a 51-22-9 record, we're first in the Central and first in the entire league. And of course, this was all because of Darnell. 73 goals, 77 helpers, 150 points. There is no one in the league that's even close to being as good as this man. Malkin, 39 goals, 89 helpers for 128 points, and Generous, 31 goals, 52 helpers for 83 points. Ghost is doing his regular thing, picking up 29 points consisting of 7 goals and 22 assists, and Mackenzie Blackwood, 38 wins with a .895 save percentage and a .326 goals against. So Richmond's leading all scorers, we already knew that. Malkin's coming in second, and McDavid's going to round out the top 3 with 50 goals and 69 assists for 119 points. Mo Sider's leading all defensemen with 18 goals and 67 assists for 85 points, and Thatcher Demko's picking up 42 wins with a .908 save percentage and a .295 goals against. In our final postseason, we're going to be taking on the Seattle Kraken in the first round. Arizona comes out hot in Game 1 with a 6-4 win, and the momentum continues into Game 2 with a 5-1 win. A 6-3 win in Game 3 puts Seattle on the brink of elimination, and in Game 4, a Darnell Richmond hat trick is completing the sweep. In the second round, we're matching up against the Dallas Stars. Arizona's win streak continues into the second round with a 4-2 win in Game 1, but Dallas avoids falling to a 2-0 deficit with the help of a Johnston OT winner. A late push from Dallas isn't enough, and Arizona takes Game 3. Strome pots a late goal in the third period that puts the Yotes 1 game away from the conference finals, and in Game 5, a Blackwood shutout sends the Coyotes to the conference finals. In the conference finals, we're matching up against the Vancouver Canucks. 4-on answer from Vancouver helps them take Game 1, but Arizona responds in Game 2 with a dominant 7-1 win. A 6-4 win in Game 3 puts Vancouver up 2-1, but the Coyotes are able to respond once again in Game 4 with a 5-3 win. Vancouver takes over in Game 5, winning a close one 5-4, and in Game 6, Vancouver is able to defeat the Yotes 5-3. When the playoffs came to an end, Ottawa beats Vancouver in 6 games to win the Stanley Cup. Pedersen led all postseason scorers with 10 goals and 24 assists for 34 points, while Darnell Richmond's coming in second with 14 goals and 17 assists for 31 points, and he only played 15 games. He was averaging over 2 points a game. This man is built different, and Halbuck, 16 wins with a .922 save percentage and a .236 goals against. So Darnell was clearly the best player of this era. I'm not sure if he would be better than Wayne Gretzky, but he did break Gretzky's goal record in his rookie season, so there could be a real debate between him and Gretzky.